Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Episode 4 and going strong, baby. What? I just want to thank you guys for rocking with me, man. Yo, it means so much. Just seeing people sharing the videos, seeing people liking the videos and subscribing to the channel. It's a beautiful thing, man. In today's episode, I get a little personal with you guys, but hey, if not here, then where? You know what I mean? This is Konekt 3, where we connect you, me, and God on a daily basis. So let's connect.
Roots world, roots world, roots world, roots world, roots world, roots world.
So March 16th last year, I believe my family experienced one of the most, if not the most traumatic experience in like our family's history, right? March 15th started off as, a fairly normal day. I dragged myself off the bed, I got dressed, spoke to God for a little bit, and then I was off to work. I wish I could tell you that like I had some kind of sixth sense that something was gonna happen later, but no, I had nothing, I had no clue, Also, I was planning my wedding around this time. I was planning to get married to a beautiful lady. Anyhow, so I was kind of stressed around that time as well. So my days were basically going to work and, just making calls, on my lunch hour, of course. For anyone from RPL, I was definitely my lunch hour only. That day finished March 15th. I was feeling kind of good about myself because, all the calls and all the stuff that I did during my lunch hour, I kind of accomplished them, so I was feeling kind of good about himself, a sense of accomplishment, a man does what a man does, so I get home, I work on some music, I whip up some mean ramen noodles, and your boy was nice, living nice. But yeah, after such a long day, I just decided to take a quick shower and head off to bed. Okay, I lie. I probably didn't shower. Hey guys, I wasn't married at this point. And a man does what a man does. So usually I'd be like, after a long day like this, I would just knock out. You know what I mean? I can't see, smell, hear, touch, anything. You know what I mean? From now until 6 o'clock, right? Usually I'll hit the bed and that's it. I'm out like a light. You know what I mean? But for some reason, this morning, this was March 16th. At about 3:30, I get up and I need to use the washroom. This rarely happens. And even if I do need to use the washroom, my cousin would tell you, when I was a kid, obviously, even if it was the washroom, I would just I'd just go right there. You know what I mean? Anyhow, that's beside the point. I get up, I go to the washroom, drain the main vein, and I'm heading back to bed. All the lights are off at this point, so I'm trying to preserve this. I'm trying to preserve the sleep. So I'm going back, and then I just get this strong urge to drink some water because I'm feeling real thirsty. So I'm like, decisions, bro. You know what I mean? Preserve the sleep or risk going to get some water and turning on the lights. So that was a fight. That was a battle. But the thirst won. So I headed to the kitchen now. And I'm almost like sleepwalking right now because, it's 3:30. You know what I mean? I want to get my hours, bro. So anyhow, so I'm walking to the kitchen, eyes almost shut. Then I bump into something, so it startled me. So I kind of woke up you know. I switch on the light switch and like I see my dad like laid out on the floor, the kitchen floor. So I'm like, bro, I know my dad does weird things, right? But like this is some next level stuff, bro. You know, like, bruh, what's this about? So, I nudge my dad, daddy, expecting him to wake up and explain the strange, because this is really strange, So I expected him to get up and explain this strange behavior. But yeah, there was no response. So I nudged him again, daddy. Still no response. So I check his pulse, and his hands are freezing at this point, right? So I get up, turn on all the lights, call my mom. My brother gets up. We call 911, and they start performing CPR until the ambulance arrived. Yeah. So long story short, my father didn't make it. Yeah, I was just confused with God. Like, why? Why him? Why like this? Why me? Why now? Why? But it was only until I stopped asking why that the answer to the why came. And the answer to this why didn't start with because. It started with God literally telling me these words, and I wrote it down because I didn't want to forget it. So God literally said, "You cannot see what I see. Your perspective is not my perspective. If you were all powerful and you knew the beginning to the end and had all wisdom bound up inside of you, and you had all love for all mankind, then you would have made the exact same decision that I made. So trust me. I love you."